Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. There's no beating around it. I made a pretty substantial Ulta haul the past week, and I had a large amount of points to spend, so I only spent $1.63 of my own money. I know that the points are because you've spent money, but I actually have the Ulta credit card and I use it on gas and everything like that, just kind of random purchases, and I pay it off. So I accumulate points pretty quickly at Ulta, and I splurged. Fenty just came to Ulta, and I thought that this was a perfect time to kind of treat yourself. I spent all of these points. I quit my job. Things are I'm really I'm on the up and up, even though I don't have money to spend. I had money to spend because it was the points and everything. So all in all, this purchase was $210, and I spent under $2 of my own cash on this. So I'm gonna just dive into this box, and I think in my true fashion where I in my trash it and cash it, I usually pick the products that are the least exciting first, but all of these products I'm actually excited about. It's just the ones that I think that are kind of boring to talk about because it's not visually interesting, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So the first item, and what I would constitute is probably the most boring, but one of the things that I'm the most excited about is this. I just bought a teeth whitening pen. I have one of those lights that you put in your mouth, and I've been trying to work through some backlog of whitening strips, and I don't want to buy white strips anymore. I just don't like the single-use plastic. So I wanted to pick this up. This is a lot of packaging for one product in here though. This is a lot for just this little thing. That's all that this is. There's nothing else in here, but this was $20. So oh, and I had a $15 off coupon, so it was a really good time to purchase all of these items. But I'm actually pretty excited about this. I have no idea how it works, so I can't really tell you anything about it, but I am excited to try this. So there is that. The next most boring, again, I'm excited about it though, and I was torn between two different kits. So I bought this Briogeo 𝙒𝙖𝙗 𝙒𝙗. This is scalp revival stuff, and I was going to purchase the duo of the large size mask, the Don't Despair Repair mask, because I like that, and then it has the scalp scrub in it. And I figured this was probably a much more smart way to try the scalp revival. Plus, it has all sorts of different things. So there is a shampoo, a mask, a dry shampoo, and a treatment. And these are all travel friendly sizes apparently. That has a little thing that says it's travel friendly. And I am going. I think when you're seeing this, I will actually be in New Mexico, or I will be heading to New Mexico soon, so I could bring this. I'm definitely going to bring that dry shampoo because your girl's not going to wash her hair when she's there. TMI maybe, but we're open and honest here on my channel, so there's that. Other least exciting products. I don't even think, nothing else in here is not exciting to me. And again, to me everything's exciting. Obviously I purchased it, so I'm happy about them, you know. But in the tiers of excitement, this is probably one of the least exciting things. But I wanted to try an under eye brightener and under eye color corrector, and this Milani one just seemed like a decent one to try. It was affordable, the color seemed right, and I'm excited to try it. So I did purchase the Milani Supercharged Brightening Under Eye Tint. I have this one in the shade 120 Peach. I think there's two shades of this. I don't know for sure, but I think there's two shades of this, but I am excited to try this and give it a go. I do have really dark under eye circles that lean very blue. I think even now you can see it. I'm trying to look in my monitor. I definitely can tell they're there. So I am going to try and see how I like this. Who knows if I really will or not, but I will try to use it up eventually. This is brand new. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Laura. Then I'm super late to the game on this, but I did pick up the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I purchased the shade Light Peach, apparently. I don't know if they have numbers. Light Peach is the shade that I bought. I think this will be a pretty solid shade match to me. It might, like, in the summer be a little bit more brightening, which I'm fine with, but I am excited to give this a go and see if all the hype is real. Did I need to purchase another concealer because I just purchased another concealer? Technically, no, but I am... My Project Pan update's coming, and you'll see something soon, I guess. There was a sale for Cover FX products when I purchased this. I don't know if it still is. If by the time this video goes live, I'm really not sure. I don't even know when this is going to post, to be quite honest. But Cover FX was like half off on a bunch of their products. So I ended up picking up one of the bronzer, like monochromatic bronzer duos. I grabbed the shade Sunkissed Bronze. I just wanted to try this. I was torn between like a bronzer and a blush, and I decided like I have way too many blushes. Then again, I have too many bronzers too, but oh my gosh, that's so pretty. Oh man. It is, I will say, in my head, I thought that this was going to be just slightly larger than it is. Oh man, that feels nice. Like, that is a nice closure. There's no like snap, it's a magnetic. I cannot wait to like dip my grubby little gremlin hands into this. That looks so beautiful, like especially how stunning is that like shimmery bronzer shade. And I can pair this with like my Physician's Formula Butter Bronzer, the shimmer side at least, not so much the matte side, but the shimmer side to give me a little bit more glow. I'm excited. Like, this closure just feels super, super nice too. Like, the packaging itself is not like NARS Soft Touch Matte, but it's definitely like a softer plastic, I guess. I don't know how to really describe that. I'm excited to try that. I'm super stoked about that. Something I'm super, super, super excited about, and it's kind of like, this is the third bottle of this now that I've, not the exact shade, but the third bottle of this type of product that I've purchased, and that is a Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I purchased the shade Celestial this time. I was going through, I had Moonlight, I had a couple other, like, mini sizes that I've tried all of them. I sent Haley one of the Moonlight ones, because I think it was Moonlight. I don't remember. But I kind of wanted to try something a little bit lighter and not so gold. And I cannot wait to get this on my face. I love these. And it was half off, so I was like, perfect. I will never say never, but I will be damned if I ever spend $42 on one of these. But $21 or $19 or whatever it was, I can get behind, because those do last me a good decent amount of time. That will probably last me like a good 6 months, because I do wear it like every single day underneath my foundation. Sometimes I top my foundation off with it, put my powder stuff on, and then powder highlight. I really love like the glow. I don't mind looking a little bit Tin Man-y-ish, especially if it's like underneath and then you put something on top, so it's like a little bit glow from within kind of thing. So those are both of the only Cover FX products that I purchased in my Ulta shipment. I'm going to save what I'm the most excited about for last, and I'm just going to talk about something, still everything's exciting, right? I purchased a bunch of eyeliners, mostly because I just don't have colored eyeliners in my collection. And I purchased a brown because I decluttered a brown eyeliner not too long ago, and I really should be decluttering the black eyeliner that I've been using, because it's super, super, super old, but I just like can't do it yet. So I purchased the Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil Liner thing. This is in But First Espresso. It's just a super dark brown. I'll have a swatch clip of these go up, so I don't have to like do it right now. So I'm excited to have like another deep brown liner. I wanted something deep brown so it could be a little bit softer, but it also could be more impactful than like a light brown or like a soft bronze kind of thing. So I'm excited to use this. The Essence liner formula is like impeccable. It's so creamy and soft. It's amazing. Highly recommend. They just don't have a whole lot of colors, and that is why I purchased the LA Girl Shockwave liners. So I have a yellow one and a green one, and the green one is like a lighter, like, bright green, and it doesn't show up as much, so I've was like, oh, I'll try some more. I purchased a purple one because I think that this would just be fun in the waterline. I purchased, the purple one is called Vivid, by the way. Again, swatch clips will go up somewhere. Purple one's Vivid, really pretty, cannot wait to put that on my eyes. I think the one that I was going back and forth on was this one, which is Electric, and I'm actually, now that I'm seeing it, I'm so happy I picked this up. Online, this looked a little bit darker than what it looks like in person. This is one of my favorite kind of eyeliner shades. These kinds of blues and even navies, if you put them on the waterline, they tend to make your eye whites look whiter and less red. And not that I really struggle with red eye whites, but that is a nice trick that I learned when I was working at Bare Minerals, that does help with some of any redness in your eyes. This will bring out the white of them. And just it's a nice pop of color, and I'm so excited. I had a eyeliner very similar to this that I panned a couple years ago, and I miss it, and I'm excited to have this back, this kind of color back in an eyeliner form. I'm elated that I have this. Then I picked up, I'll talk about the one I'm least excited about first, I guess. And online, I think maybe I just thought that this was more of a deep forest green rather than, it's kind of a deep teal, which again is totally fine. I will use it, I will enjoy it. It's just not the color I was expecting in my head. It's just so hard when you're shopping online versus the pictures and whatever. But this is the shade Dragon, and I'm hoping this is better than the other green one that I have. The other green one I have is and it needs to stop barking. It's a super bright green, and it just doesn't show up as much, so I'm hoping this one does. And then lastly, I picked up a mint kind of eyeliner. This would have been perfect for my look today. I have a mint liner by e.l.f. that I'm kind of okay with, but I think this one's just a little bit darker, whereas the e.l.f. one, I have it in my waterline. It's a lot lighter and brighter, which is, again, it leans itself to many looks really nicely, but I think a shade like this would just be a little bit better, a little less assertive on the under eye or in the waterline. Then the last couple products I purchased were from Fenty. So I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Fenty launched at Ulta on the 27th of February, and I was like, yes, this is a perfect time to just splurge and use my points. I had the decent amount of points that I had, and I figured this was This was as good of time as any to purchase Fenty products. I just have a hard time wanting to spend my own my money out of my bank account, I guess, for purchases that I'm not 100% sure of. So using my points, I was like, this is perfect. This is a great time to try these. So I ended up purchasing one of their liquid Kilowatt highlighters, and this is in the shade Side Chick, and it's a white gold. I haven't even opened it. Ooh! Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, so hopefully you can see down here. That's kind of the color that it'll be, I'm thinking. I'm super excited. I didn't even know Fenty had liquid highlights. Why did no one tell me about this? So I'm super excited, and that's kind of one of the reasons why I bought a pinky version of the Cover FX one, because I knew I would have a goldy kind of version with this. I cannot wait to try this. Cannot wait. I don't know how the formula for this is. If anyone's tried the liquid Kilowatt, let me know how you like it. Is it better underneath foundation? Is it better on top? I would love to know. Then I purchased a skin tint because I have a decent amount of full coverage foundations, but I don't have any much light coverage foundations. And I'm currently panning my one tinted SPF, which is a little bit lighter coverage. That's what I'm wearing today, is tinted SPF. But I figured that this might be nice for summer when I don't want to wear a whole heck of a lot, and I just want a little bit of something to even the skin tone out a bit. So I purchased this one. And I'm not going to lie, this is a lot smaller than I imagined, size-wise. However, there is, a little over a fluid ounce of product in here. There's 32 mils, if that's, the way that you measure it, which is actually, a little bit larger than most foundations. Most foundations are about 1 fluid ounce or 30 mils. So it just goes to show, how excess packaging can really be in some of, our foundation products. But I like the, it's sleek and slender. I like that it has a nice hand feel. It's a frosted plastic kind of thing. These are the Ease Drops. I have mine in the shade number 7. I think it'll be a pretty decent shade match. My foundation's a little bit too light for me currently. The tinted SPF is just a little bit too light. So I think this will be a lot nicer and match my skin tone. Plus it's a skin tint, so it should in theory kind of lend and blend itself to fit me now and later. Like later is in summer when I have a little bit more color. Then the absolute last product I bought is another Fenty one, and I purchased a powder foundation. So this is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation. I have mine in the shade 150. I don't know why I'm showing the outside packaging, but oh man. Okay, that is this guy. I'm excited to give her a try too. I tend to really enjoy, oh man. Okay, so super cute, really enjoy it. And then, voila, it has a mirror and like a little spongy. How fun. It also looks like there is a like thing here. Man, I really like this. This is really cool. So it looks like you could possibly like depot it, like push it out with like a pin or something in there. I'm not sure if these are refillable. It'd be cool if it was, but I like this. I'm excited. Do I think it's going to match me? Yeah, actually I do think it's going to match me. So that's good. I did good online shopping, which is nice. So that is it for my Ulta haul. Lots of stuff that I'm excited to play with. I'm excited because this came super late yesterday. Today is the 4th of March when I'm filming this. This came super, super late in the day yesterday, and I was like, I really want to play with everything, but I want to wait. I want to show everyone this first. So I'm glad that I'm hopping on getting this video filmed so I can, 1, put them all back in my stash, and 2, dip my little fingers in all of these. So yeah. Let me know if there's any products in here that you would like a first impressions on, a wear test on, anything like that. I'm more than happy to do that. If you just want to see like a formal review, like a 1-month update or 2-month update in this haul, I can definitely update you how I get on with these products after a couple months or something like that, after I've really given everything a good solid try. I'd love to film that as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye!